Here we are.
You're listening to the True Bull Podcast with Goonie and Nemo. You want to hear it now, you want to hear it live. And that's right.
Hey, tape recorder, listen to this.
Woo! Welcome to episode 119 of the True Bull Virtual Cast.
Is it 119 already?
Of the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo, brought to you by the House of Hughes and recorded every week live from the fabulous Nemosa Studios in Stone Oak, Texas. I hope everybody had a great week. Oh, we certainly did. This is probably one of our most highly anticipated episodes in our brief history.
And you know why we know it's highly anticipated? Because we actually got some email from people in New York.
Yep, and
so the banner is working.
Yeah, exactly. We might not be, but the banner is working. And I tell you what, and most of them were from Bless the Glamp's email.
Yeah, well, what do you do?
He's got a fruit stand over there in Times Square as well. So actually standing next to the fruit in Times Square. It was that guy, the cowboy, the dancing cowboy with the thong.
Fruit?
The thong, yeah, fruity cowboy
I
thong.
know that fruit.
Thongy McDongerton. But, sometimes you have to wait until the end of the episode before the wheels come off. But this time the wheels we didn't even bother putting the wheels on this week. We're just ready for another episode.
We are so excited because, things are rolling, things are coming together, and it is so awesome to see the numbers coming, and it's, it's just, I think it's safe to say that we put the suck in success.
I tell you what, if you want to, dare I say, the rise of the numbers. Oh my gosh, the numbers have been rising.
Hey, the numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. We might, but the numbers don't.
Uh-huh.
And
the proof is in the prison.
Yes, prism. Did you say prism or prison?
Yes.
Okay, prison pants. So, with that being said, we do have a lot going on this week. At the end of the episode, we're going to have the conclusion of the Super Granny Rise of the Baddies.
Okay, so bye.
Series. We're going to have some MVPs coming on. We're going to have some football talk. It's not necessarily football in the sense of we're talking about the actual playing of the game, because the games don't start till this weekend. But my goodness, the Hall of Fame game is coming up.
I actually have some great news. We're going to be watching the Carolina Panthers at Alamo Brewing Company.
Nice.
On September 11th.
Nice.
While we are playing.
Yep. The after party.
The after party for the tower climb that's happening over there.
That's right.
And then we're going to stick around, watch the Carolina Panthers play. Well, it's the first game, right?
I think so.
And then, I know this because my son, Renee, DJ Naster, is coming in from Colorado.
He's going to be in town.
He's going to come into town for 3 weeks.
Is he going to do the tower climb?
He's going to DJ. He's not going to tower climb.
Nice.
But he's going to DJ.
Dude, we're going to have to climb the tower anyway then.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. That's awesome news. DJ Naster is going to be live. We might even do a recording there as well.
It might as well just happen.
Why
might
not?
As well.
Why not? So anybody and everybody, September 11th, bring yourself over to San Antonio's Alamo Beer Company. They're located right underneath the Hayes Street Bridge.
All right.
Great beer, great food, for a great cause. It's the official after party for the tower climb.
Yeah, San Antonio
11th.
Fire Department, they're going to be doing the tower climb like they do every year in honor and memory of the fallen firefighters.
Absolutely. Doing a great thing to make sure that we never, ever forget. We say we never forget, and then things happen, and it's like, oh yeah, well, remember when the towers came down? Yeah, I remember, because I never forgot.
Yeah, so no, don't forget about it. Don't ever forget about it.
Don't ever forget about it. And Josh Downs will be down there as well, and I'm sure Roland Aguirre will be down there with the
his team.
Yeah, with the fire truck. They'll have it there. But always a good thing, and the staff over at Alamo Beer Company always takes care of us. Always.
And we're going to be trying out this new band of ours.
Yeah.
It's just not a band. It's just a get-together. It's just something that we put together to see how it goes.
We like to call them unpaid practices, but the name of the group as such, as certainly constructed now, is going to be called GooNeVal, and that comes from the three names of the people in the band: me, Goonie, Nee from Nemo, and Val for Valerie. relative of ours who
Yeah.
has also had an amazing voice. You're going to want to hear some
What's up,
of
cuz?
what we're doing. Yeah, so we will be there. We will be GooNeVal. It'll be our. We'll be playing a lot of country, some rock, some duets, a little of everything because
And
we.
apparently a song for a bar mitzvah.
Yeah, exactly. We might even throw some praise and worship out there because it's Sunday,
Yep.
as it'll be September 11th. It'll be the tower climb and after party, and it's just going to be an amazing time. Family, bring your pets. It's pet friendly. Bring
And
your
you can't have an after party.
without a party, without a drink.
Uh-huh. Yes.
That being said, let's try one of our first MVPs. This one, we took some Baja Mango Gem Mountain Dew, and
How many Mountain Goos do they have?
all of them. We're going to try all of them. They have the
Ah.
Baja Blast. They have a Frost. They have one over Taco Bell. It's like a, I don't know. But this one is the Baja Mango Gem Mountain Dew. And we
Yikes.
mixed it with Western Sun Peach.
All right.
So let's give that one a try. Why not? What do you think about it, Nemo? That did not sound like a drink.
It's gone.
Wow.
Sweet.
Gone?
Sweet. It's a little sweet.
A little too sweet. Since it's a Mango Gem Mountain Dew, we talked about it earlier. I would probably infuse either the Western Sun Peach Vodka or the Mountain Dew itself with a habanero.
Un si jalapeno too.
Well, I would think because mango and habanero go hand in hand, I would put some habanero in there and let it sit there for a while, and then you mix it, or put some jalapeno on the rim.
Okay, yeah, we
or
can,
maybe a
we
couple
can
of
spray
seeds.
some jalapeno on
Throw a
it.
couple of seeds in there and just see how that goes because it's sweet and sweet. It needs a little bite. It needs a little bite. It needs something. And
All
I
right,
think
I
that
don't want to take a bite out of New York, but they say jalapeno up there.
they also like to talk about their Big Apple.
Yes. Thank you, San Antonio.
Hey, but speaking of ball dropping, New Year's we need to throw a party for them too.
Thank you. We're
So-
going to have our own right over here in San Antonio.
I'd like to say that the ball drop started about 1996, but I don't like
We
to
might
say
even
that.
just have Wyatt push the button to raise the apple.
Fist, you idiot! But yeah, so that was going on. So make sure mark your calendars for September 11th, the Tower Climb.
Okay, that's the only time we're going to ask you to script something. Put it on your calendar.
Put it on your calendar,
There you go.
and subscript is
All
what
right.
I'm saying. Yeah, subscription. Subscribe to us on iHeart, on Spotify, soon to be YouTube. We're still working on the logistics of that. We're also going to be putting together a new campaign for our billboard. It's a Tri-City area with or the triangle of toughness for Texas. It's going to be Dallas, Houston, and San Antonio. We're going to put together that. We're going to give it a month to see what analytics do and how big our Texas crowd gets. It's already the biggest crowd because we are Texas, but we're going to see how big we can put some advertising numbers behind it, some muscle. And thank you again for House of Hughes for footing the bill for that.
Yeah, we're kind of a big deal now,
We're kind of big. Deal with it.
especially on Evans Road. We're a big deal.
Bro, if you've read the ink police blotter for Stone Oak, you would know how big a deal we are.
I ain't going down.
Doghouse, we're talking to you.
Ain't going down.
We ain't going down without a fight. We're not going down without
The sun comes up.
yeah, and we're not going without some habanero, mango, Mountain Dew, Baja Gem, Western Sun Peach. I tell you what,
That's because we got Super Granny on our side.
son of a peach. That's right. And that's right. So we're also going to try later on. Got a couple of more MVPs. Just some stuff that we wanted to mix together. We got some Tanqueray we might mix with something, gin and juice, just because
Because we like Tangled Ray.
Yes, Tankled Ray and a tankard. We have a tankard of Ray, and we're also going to try some buttery nipples. That's not going to fly with the sensors, so we'll call them the slippery ripple.
So, okay.
So don't say buttery nipple
that
for the
works
rest
for
of the
me.
show. Do not say buttery nipple for the rest of the show. That's a negative go, NG, on
That is a
the,
negative go.
on the buttery nipple.
So let's on go
Yes.
with sports. Da-da-da-da-da-dee. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-dee. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
NFL.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You went into...
Okay.
Okay. So,
We got sports. We got football. We've got stuff.
football
Oh,
is officially on, and it's never going to stop again.
ever.
Never, because
For never, never.
even after the Super Bowl next year, spring football is going to start. So, just I hope y'all enjoyed this past Sunday, ladies who don't like football, because that's the last weekend without football for like ever.
Ever.
Yeah, so if you were reading any of the news for sports this past week, then you did hear that the annual valuations for the sports franchises came through.
Yeah.
And the top franchise as far as value,
Drum roll.
it was for the 10th time in the last 11 years, I think. Dallas Cowboys were at the top of the rankings.
All right.
Little over $7.5 billion in value. Second place was the New York Yankees. I believe they were a little under 7 million. So almost $750 million difference between the top valued franchise and the second top valued franchise. So it's basically, it's clear who the big dog is. It's the Cowboys. If you don't think they're America's team, then you're going to have to figure out, why are they the most valuable franchise in history? Could it be the popcorn prices?
No, that's not it.
It must be the product on the field, because the product on the field's been
Hey,
great, right?
if you got product on the field, get it.
Right. There's that. They're very productive on the field. No.
Hey, producers.
I see. So that got me thinking, is the value of the team so high because of their pricing, or is the pricing so high because of their value?
Let's find out.
Because what I was thinking was, is the value of the franchise so high because of all the cost associated with it, like the cost of the tickets, the cost of the food, the cost of the teammates and the players, or is the price of the tickets and the price of the players and the price of all of that, is that making the value higher? Which one causes which? Do they keep going up because they don't know how to say no to players and raising fees, or do they have to raise fees because their value, is just keeps going up? I mean, I think a little of everything, both. They probably both are valued.
I think I can answer that, because just last week,
Oh boy.
I started a franchise team. Yeah, I started an NFL team. We're called the Virtual Casters. I was going to tell you, but we were out of town. I was starting a franchise. It's called the Virtual Casters. And now our evaluation is worth $14.97.
You told me it cost you $95 to become a franchise, right?
Hey,
So
even Frank Sinatra had to clear his throat.
yeah, so you lost about $78 just by pressing enter and sending.
Why you
them
got to
money.
harsh me, man? Why you got to harsh?
I'm just saying.
What, you banging on me?
No, I
You
wouldn't.
you banging on me?
I haven't done that since 1986, and that was an accident. I apologized several times.
Man,
But like I said, it's like which one drives which, and does it really matter at this point? Because people say, well, they're not America's team. I was like, well, they're the most valuable franchise in the world. So maybe we ought to, temper their little, madness, and also support the Cowboys even more, because maybe they're the world's team if they are.
I think the Tottenham Spurs are the.
Speaking of the Spurs, wow. I mean, I can't wait until these guys get started again just to see how many games they might win. Is it going to be 7? Is it going to be 8? Is it going to even hit double digits? We got rid of everybody who was an all-star. We still have Keldon Johnson. We signed him. So he's probably going to be the face of the league, or for San Antonio, the face of the team for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can't fight with that, because he is really the kind of person that Pop really likes. I mean, Pop put him on the Olympic roster when he coached last year. Didn't put DeJounte Murray on there, which is weird, because he was, the face of the Spurs last year. But if you look at some of his Instagram posts recently, you might see how he's not really, doesn't sound like he's from Pop's vein, but Keldon is kind of that guy. So I'm looking forward to what they do. I'm looking forward to football season. I just want to see what the heck happens. And then next spring, when everybody's got a football hangover, I'm looking forward to seeing what San Antonio does in the XFL. But it's one thing to just say, I love sports, I love football, and I can't wait for the next sport. But football has always been the top sport anyway, so the next sport's always going to be football.
Yep. And then cornhole second.
Right. Johnsonville Brats is one of the big sponsors of them. We wanted to get them to be a sponsor, but we're thinking maybe Earl Earl Campbell hot links might be more our speed.
Earl told us not to call anymore.
He also told us that his knee hurts and he not to touch his Braunschweiger.
Okay.
So Fest, we're talking to you. So we're gonna be looking at a lot of different things this year, sports wise, because we hadn't talked a lot of sports because it just really hadn't been on the front burner since we started. You know, football season was just ending when we started, and basketball just really wasn't good for us. But now that football is back, Cowboys are gonna see what they can do.
I see a lot of things happening with the Carolina Panthers.
I see a lot happening too. None of it's
you
good.
just watch.
Yeah, I don't. I'll be watching September 11th probably because Reenie's going to be buying us beer.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
But other than that,
come on.
Carolina's gonna, they're gonna have some. What did they sign? Baker Mayfield.
They did.
He, son of a baker. Speaking of baker, you can't be a baker without having a rolling pin
or coupons
or pants. So we're looking forward. Again, sports always been what we talk about. So it'll be something that we add more as the season goes on because it's still preseason. So we're ramping up. So we'll be ramping up as well. But I think what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking another MVP.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's try one.
All right.
MVP.
Moo.
Were we going to try the buttery nipple? Or are we going to try some gin
try
and juice?
Let's try that. Let's try the twisted whatever.
The buttery nipple.
Good luck.
Certainly buttery.
Ooh.
And certainly nippleish.
Those are always good.
Yeah, because they're not real super strong, like me. And they're not very offensive, also, like me.
So what all does it have in there?
It's got Bailey's Irish Cream and butter shots.
Okay, perfect.
So it's just, it's not strong, like I said, but it tastes good. It's good to chase after your beer, or if you're drinking Jameson,
right?
You need a little something to clear your palate. Boom, hit that.
Or if you're playing golf,
right? If you're playing golf, or if you're trying to stay out of the bunker. Archie, we're talking to you.
Yeah, like the Baddies.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my God. Speaking of the Baddies.
Guess what, San Antonio? Listen, tape recorder.
We've got the conclusion of the Super Granny Rise of the Baddies.
Is that already coming?
It's here.
Well, I'll
tell you what. Should we roll with the episode?
Come on and get it.
I tell you what. Super Granny... those baddies don't have a chance. I always say that, but it seemed pretty bad last week. But
tape recorder, this is what you've been waiting for all summer long.
She was singing Elvis tunes. She was like out of it. She was like, dude, I'm done. They had worms. I'm out. She didn't care. She was like, just done. She's just. I'm singing. I'm dressing up like Elvis. I'm just hanging out. She was like had a bunch of other stuff in the back burner that she had started doing, and it's like, I'm done with everything. I don't need to worms. Screw that.
You should hear our house captain at the firehouse, Wayne Purcell. Well, did I just name drop? He dresses up as Elvis.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's dressed up like Super Granny again.
He sings like Elvis, too.
He's caught in a trip.
Yes. Way to go, Wayne. Name drop.
Wow.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Wayne Newton?
That's going to cost you, Wayne.
$4.
All right, let's get it on.
Let's go to a quick episode of Super Granny, and we'll be right back. But, ladies and gentlemen, a new episode of Super Granny Rise of the Baddies. Super Granny, Super Granny, Super Granny, when people need help. Super Granny, fast to the rescue when people need help. Flame on.
We find ourselves at Super Granny's lair. Commissioner Freddy comes to see Super Granny and deliver some bad news. Super Granny is hard at work, making some tortillas and singing.
Roll 'em up, throw 'em in the pen. Oh, hi, Freddy. I'm making some tortillas for the ribbon cutting at the orphanage mañana. You want a taquito?
Super Granny, I have some bad news.
Uh-huh.
You might want to sit down.
No.
The baddies, they burned down the orphanage.
No.
They turned it into a biker bar.
No.
We've been trying to reach you for weeks to tell you. Where have you been?
Wait, what did you say?
The baddies, They burned down the orphanage. Now they're opening a biker bar called Dirk Gazano's Stumble In.
Damn it! No! They went too far. I'm headed with those baddies.
There's nothing we can do, Super Granny.
No.
If only you hadn't been so busy singing the blues.
Like the blues.
The kids might have had place to stay.
Oh,
Now they'll be left out on the streets.
Chet! No, Freddy, hand me that rolling pin and give me my chancla. And while you're at it, fetch me a switch from that big oak tree in the front and give me your belt.
At the newly opened Dirk Gazano's Stumble In bar, we find Wyatt, Fest, and Dirk Gazano celebrating their bar opening.
Hey, Fest, hand me them there scissors. Sooner we cut the ribbon, sooner we can start drinking.
Hey, Wyatt, shouldn't we have Dirk cut the ribbon? After all, it was his idea to bring the worms.
You're right, Fest. You are good for one good idea every 5 years. Here you go, Dirk.
You know, my Gramp would have enjoyed this bar, but Super Granny broke his heart, and she got what she deserved.
Hey, guys, someone's standing by the door. I think it's the new cook. She's got an apron and a belt and a rolling pin, flip-flops and, well, a branch and a belt. I think it actually looks kind of like... no, what could it be? Super Granny?
No way, Fest. She's long gone. She's singing a different tune from what I hear.
Don't worry, guys. I got plenty of worms left over just in case.
Super Granny is staring at the baddies with bad intentions. She hucks a loogie at the baddies and says,
Dirky, you would never have messed with my kids. As a matter of fact, take that!
Super Granny begins to punish Dirk with her chancla and switch.
No, Granny, just think of Gramp. He really want you to do this. But,
2 days later.
And another thing, right ball corner pocket.
Here, let's get it. Yeah, let's go. Let's just beat feet, boys. She's beating the tar out of us. He's hurting the hurt.
Let's go. Wyatt and Fest start to run away, but not before Super Granny grabs her rolling pin.
Not so fast, Wyatt. You and Fest look like the 7-10 split. I haven't seen that since Akron in 1974. Check this out, Freddy.
Super Granny sends the rolling pin down the alley and bowls over Wyatt and Fest.
Woohoo! Beer frame.
Super Granny, please don't hurt us anymore. We're sorry. We're sorry. There must be something we can do to fix this.
Yeah, we'll do anything, Super Granny. Just leave us alone.
I have an idea.
Wyatt and Fest are working on the west wing of the Super Granny Home for Wayward Children. Super Granny, we sure are plumb tuckered. Can we take a break?
What did you say, Fest?
I said it's almost time to start working on the new bowling alley beer frame.
That's what I thought you said.
And that's how Super Granny was able to rise up over the baddies.
And that's right.
And once again, the world is a safer place because of Super Granny.
Fest to the rescue.
Oh my goodness, tape recorder. Woo! Did you hear that?
I knew she'd be back, but man, was she pissed. She was pretty upset.
Dude, that is well worth Super Granny theme music.
I tell you what, man, I think Tim McGraw said it best. You just get better all the time. My goodness, that was great.
Wow. Now we got to pay Mr. McGraw.
No, he didn't write that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the guy.
It was his brother Flip.
Yeah, Flip McGraw,
All
Big
right.
Jaw McGraw.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess what?
We got nothing else. That's it. We're done.
Yeah, that episode took a lot out of us, and I'm sure y'all are exhausted yourselves.
Yeah. My shoulder hurts from patting myself on the back,
Wow.
and my groin hurts from jumping on the bandwagon again.
Here we go.
I tell you what.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, email us because we've got a lot of merchandise that's coming in.
Yep.
You can email us at
TrueBullVirtualCast@yahoo.com.
fantastic.
True Bull Virtual Cast.
Things are a coming.
at
I'll tell you
yahoo.com.
what.
We'll have our new campaign up and running in the Tri-City, Houston, San Antonio, Dallas triangle of toughness
Wow.
there. So that's going to be great. You'll be looking for our billboards out there. Anybody, again, we'll throw it out there. Anybody who takes a picture of our billboard once it's up and running and sends it to us or posts it on our Facebook page, you're going to get a True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo prize pack. So just keep them coming. We'll let you know when those campaigns start so you can start looking for them. And we'll even let you know an idea of where they might be. That way you can go and find them. But my goodness.
Yeah, you should go left and you'll probably see one. You
It's
look
right there.
right,
Right.
you'll see one.
Right. It's right there.
Yep.
It's right. They're not there anymore because they left.
I think it's time to call it.
I think we should call it too. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, until next time, my goodness, thank you for coming. Thank you for listening. Thank you for staying. Brussels, we're talking to you. Belgium in the house, still up there in our top 5.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we hope to hear from you guys. Send us, drop us a line, TrueBullVirtualCast@yahoo.com.
All right.
Listen to us on Spotify, iHeart, Deezer, Stitcher, Amazon. You can find us on Audible, Samsung Podcasts.
Wow.
Anywhere and everywhere you can find us. If you
I'll
can't,
even make a mixtape for you
if
you
you
want.
can't find us on the internet or our podcast on the internet, you're not searching hard enough. It's pretty easy. True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo. But until then, the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo.
Yeah.
Brought to you by the House of Hughes, John Fest. Recorded always live at the fabulous Nemosa Studios in Stone Oak, Texas. And we're always brought to you by Super Granny. Y'all have a great day.
Okay, bye-bye.
And that's right.